El Clasico delivered on being one of, if not the match to watch every year. We have sack managers, sack grabbing, and don't look now, man, you may be contenders once again. These are your No Business Soccer podcast top headlines from around Europe this past weekend. And where else will we start but La Liga with El Clasico?
We had a game with plenty of action on the pitch, but it's not the goals everyone is discussing today, as there were plenty of drama and headlines to go around, with penalties given and not given, a penalty saved, Vinny Jr. storming down the tunnel after being subbed off. Yamal did everything he could to give his Barca side a chance, but Madrid were too much in the end, and it goes 2-1 to Real Madrid.
And in Serie A, it's Napoli times 3.
That just happened. After Napoli got blown out by PSV midweek, they bounced back in a big way against Inter with a 3-1 win. McTominay and Anguissa score unbelievable goals. Conte and Lautaro get into a sack-grabbing scuffle, and it sends Napoli to the top of the Serie A table.
Also in Serie A, Tudor no more.
With Juve losing their third match in a row in all competitions and a 1-0 loss to Lazio, Igor Tudor has been relieved of his duties as manager amidst this 8-match winless run. Juve are 8th in the table with 3 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses in Serie A, and have 2 draws and a loss in the Champions League. Tough times in Juve.
Moving over to the Premier League, Manchester United are back.
United win at Old Trafford as they beat Brighton 4-2, and you got to give credit to Amarim's team as they were clinical, because just when you thought Brighton were coming back, Mbemo scores and puts Brighton back down again. It's 3 wins in a row for United, who have surely now turned a corner.
And in the Bundesliga, Dortmund dominate Köln.
It was a tight affair in the score sheet, but not in the stats. But overall, Dortmund get a 1-0 win over Cologne, with the winning goal coming in the 96th minute as they get right back on track after that loss to Bayern.
Those were your No Business Soccer podcast top headlines from around Europe this past weekend. Join us on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts as we go more in depth on all of these leagues, and we will talk to you all very soon.